National anthem of the Gambia. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh ta'ala. Bemo be kontronal tolnal kontongola bi talato tilbulola. Ngananga kacha drong for almost maybe 45 minutes kacha. Yomba falale assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh ta'ala. Aliena headline o jelenko hypocrites and hypocrisy. Because mina audio play la liye janne al se lamoy wo audio la, let us be our own judge. Wakola sinadun kacha kono. Because nteka jakal Gambia la kuola back. Ni kuoma momi ma watu minna drong woluta diamula. Barnaye ma drong isa ko nyin diamu. Adifa dabo numbara gaimbe konto na bake ini kema ngela o fuful mislede nga ngela o fuful mislede yes be konto na bake okay lafita ngalla moy jang because mi yatina nata because Alincarnation hypocrisy la Gambia. There are many things mi yalonko hapunta wo banko kan. Molbe daring wala dol fangolu ya ko ñin support le. Bari bi wala be lo kay ba fo kanko Gambia loi fango tije bang. Yes, that mbe kontona bagi how is New York. Iko for luate Gambia banko ke ko judiciary is not fair. Ikonte la judiciary wo manke judiciary kendeti. Wo mo kilingolu just after December. Nko Gambia le diata. Mbe nyin nafiki ale tulaje. Luwa mu luwa leti. Nimbe bampula luwa koma. Luwa malon foyete mu pateti, foyete mu sambati, foyete mu kumbati, foyete mu ndeti, foyete mu jumaleti. Law for one is law for all. Aliyamira ko al fere tale. Aliyamira ko al tello mu molti minuli alonko if the hit hits you dorong worwato lo mu pain nying, you have to feel the pain and then talk about it. But naketa dolla alko yalong ki party leader la defora am thick skin. Good. altelela wulu nyanyi nyata wotiba senyo nyininka so sain lafita mobe nyin audio lamoy ha lafita mobe a lamoy nsinyoso hakilo la ko nyin kono.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam.
Man la sen brother Musa Saidy ma ñëw di waxtaan askane Gambia pour wax leen wax dëgg yàlla right now things are happening in the Gambia loo xam ne ñun tey xeex nañ ko ba loola génna parce que noot yi nga xam ne and injustice yi nga xam ne moo doon happen for the past 22 years yi nga xam ne you know ñu ngi ko doon noot ñu xeex loolu ba loolu génna yàlla teg fa beneen nit pour mu rule Gambia léegi ñun tey li nga xam ne tey loolu lañ xeexoon for the past 22 years ba génnee loolu noonu injustice yooyu noonu mu ngi ñëwaat in the Gambia and it is happening right now injustice bi you know rombul nit ki ñëw fekk la in public di la saaga ndey di ko video waxe everything instead of you know people focus on that why did it you ngi focus on you know Esafal mi nga xam ne he is a public figure politician la mu ngi you know jéem pour fight for his you know people so si loolu lañ taget pour seet naka lañ ko mun a damage li nga xam ne tey Esafal you know def na ko dem police information yi nga xam ne moom lañ am bañ demee police sa xoromu nañ you know xoromu naka lañ ko wese olof joxuñ leen sa xorom bu saf maanaam daal dafa mel ni dañ leen doyadil joxuñ leen respect bi nga xam ne moom lañ di saf sa pour biñ ñëwee di complain dafa mel ni lii has been planned already so Esa didn't know that li ma wax ni lu ma óor la nekkoon ne dama jël any information from Esafal wala waxe Esafal I have the information you know from you know people that were there and knows what was going on and inside that you know police station there are people that loves Esafal and knows that you know the injustice you know has been done there bi ñëwee wax loolu yëpp ba pare you know ñu charge Esafal charge you know Babaja léegi Esafal drop you know charges bi pour na léegi you know nañ bàyyi you know everything mu sedda Babaja apologize one you know loolu moom you know more wrong so we thought that you know everything is okay Esafal génna binda one you know he wanna put everything behind him everybody sees that so léegi right now you know ñuy war a toogaat di essayer di cook other things naan Esafal dafa amee gan yoo xam ne ñoo ko génnal di ko xeexal di ko fightal ak yooyu noonu so léegi ñu ngay jéem a try pour ut something else to pin Esafal si liñ ko mën a charge wala pour you know damage image am so ñun nag information yi am duñ war a toog léegi di xaar ba loolu xew and certain people loolu seen plan so askani Gambia noot yi nga xam ne moom la ñu daan noot for the past 22 years people are tired of those things injustice bi nga xam ne tey you know mu ngi xew in the Gambia is rampant xoolal case yi you know Bob Keita bi nit koo xam ne yow amuloo benn evidence amuloo dara nit a ñëw rek wax ñu war la arrest you know put la in jail for 2 years nga nekk foofu ban injustice you know loolu noonu moo war a xew léegi right now Esafal mi nga xam ne xeex na wane injustice bi nga xam ne moo doon happen yëpp for the past 22 years génne ko waste time am because of pour askani Gambia xam what was you know right and wrong léegi moom that injustice boobu noonu mu fight léegi loolu ko ñëw pour hond ko at this moment of his time. Askan bi nen leen ñu jóg wane ne ñun we are tired of those things. Te Adama Barrow wax dëgg yàlla yow yaay suñ président yow la fa yàlla teg at this time. Please am na ñoo xam ne yaa ngi leen jox di power and they are abusing that power. Te nit ñi duñ xam ne ñooñu ñooy abuse power bi lépp lu ñoo wax rek dañoo ne Adama Barrow parce que yow yaay di leader. ñoom duñ xam ne ñooñu noonu joxuloo leen di right pour ñu def loolu da nga leen employ pour ñu liggéey pour seet justice bi nga xam ne nit ñaa ngi ko bugga ñu jox leen ko waaye some of them are using that to fight people because suñ la meree wala ñu ama yow issue they are using their power to damage you or to put you in one place. So yooyu moo war a jeex Gambia at this moment nit ñi dañ sonna ci yooyu boobu keta case bi is going on and people don't knows what is happening léegi esafal ñëw tam another nit saka ko ndey yooyu yëpp a ngi si tape bi ñu wane ko dégguñ fenn foo xam ne esafal wax na fa or anything lépp luñ gis ne dégga Baba Jah mooy saaga ndey di ko di use mel ni moom dafa am power boo xam ne dafa am lu ko back up ba mu am sañ-sañ boobu noonu di def loolu noonu. So people are talking about that. People are saying lot of things right now against injustice bi nga xam ne mu ngi happen in the Gambia. SFL am na lots of enemies yoo xam ne because daf leen expose. Daf leen expose seen bad deeds yi nga xam ne they were doing it in si time 22 years bi nga xam ne ñu ko rule di ñu not. So right now injustice boobu noonu nag lañoo bañ mu happenaat. Dapare am na certain people yoo xam ne they have the power and doing lu leen ne because of dañ leen jox power bi pour ñuy def loolu. So ñu ngi leen a ñaan yéen askan bi buñ toog di seetaan te ñu ni tamit duñ toog nag bañ demaat di arrêté esafal pour naan ko dafa amee ay gang wala dafa am ñu ko xeexal wala mooy yónni nit ñi ñu ko attagal nit loolu nekkul si esafal nekkul ci xolam nekkul ci xalaatam nekkul ci leneen. So ñu ngi leen a wax nag ne this is going on right now. am na what people are cooking against esafal pour jéem a damage image am and that thing. So moo tax nag ñu génna pour wax leen in case of lii happen da nga xam ne this has been planned. So we are saying that. So right now na ñëpp ibi seen bëti ak seen noppa yi déglu. This is thing what is lii moo xew right now. So ñu ngi leen a baalu àq si wax ji su wax ji jaaree yoon da nga xam ne yàlla la. waaw li ci dëgg nag ñu ngi jégalu waxuñ ko nag ngir leneen waaye dañ ko wax ngir askan parce que ñun askan bi moo ñu tax a jóg askan bi moo tax ñuy wax askan bi moo tax ñu lefeen injustice daal bugguñ koo gis fenn ci àddina muy fii muy Gambia muy anywhere else because of loolu warut a happen because nit ñi sonn nañ ci yooyu. People are thinking about other things loo xam ne tey nit ñaa ngi ko bëggal pour mu am Gambia seet naka la Gambia mun a jëm kanam seet naka lañ mun a développer Gambia why we shouldn't fight each other wala di damage image nit because of yow bëgguloo ko because of yow nit ki àndut ak yow. ñun am nañ lots of friends yoo xam ne they are in the government and they are our tight friends. am nañ lots of friends am nañ ñu ngi si force bi they are very good people waaye there are certain individuals yoo xam ne ñoom dañ leen jox rek power for them to come and use it for their own selfish interest. ñun ñooñu la ñoo waxal waaye there are a lot of good people that has posed and doing lots of good things in the Gambia right now. Why we are talking about people that are using, their, self-interest, pull damage nit, wala pull hate nit, because of lagon ko or then issue, ak mom. You mo fi wara jeex. so loolu tax na ñu génn pour waxtaan ak askan bi so ñu xam lan mooy xew inshallah rabbi assalamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
jërëjëf Mr. Sen jërëjëf lu nga wax yépp dëgg la but my issue here is Mr. Sen mu ne ñoom seen xeex bi pour Gambia la pour lu nekk Gambia mu jaar ci yoon dëgga nekk foofu suñ dëkk bi very good loolu mooy dëgga it's very true but lu ma leen laaj léegi this Mr. Sen, is he fighting for an individual or he is fighting for Gambia? Because Mr. Sen ki moma mag fuf moma janga moma am alal lu nekk ci aduna bi moma gen xejna way man ko buga fatale ko fi pour mom tamit mu xam lolu it's just funny. Now Essa Faal become a victim, which touches my heart. I have a respect for Essa Faal, special one. It shouldn't be done. The government is not protecting our people. Then you are to protect Essa Faal. Yes. Because Essa doesn't judge anybody. They make fact-finding. That there are some people who committed serious crimes. These are felony crimes, I mean. Felony. Murders. Manslaughter. Any kind of crime you know, these people have committed it. They are now roaming on the street. Essa Faal, who prosecuted them, they now see Essa Faal as an enemy. Essa Faal is not being protected. While Mr. Sen wax fi lolu yeb degala. But Mr. Sen is selective. Mune the injustice in Gambia is too rampant. Hana bobu kañ la start? The injustice bi kañ la start? The injustice bi kañ la start? His Excellency Honorable Ousainou Darboe, all kind of words were thrown on him. All kind of insults were thrown on him. All kind of intimidations were thrown at him. Is this not part of injustice in that country? Why Mr. Sen waxut dara? Musuma ko dégga de. Astaghfirullah. Xejna wax na waaye man dégguma ko. Su fekkee ne Mr. Sen wax na si loolu xejna dinañ ko dégga because lifinam bi mu ngi dem viral. Audio am bi video am bi mu ngi dem viral. Te looloo tax nit ñi yónnee ma ko pour man tamit ma mun a déglu ko. So léegi I am going to remind Mr. Sen ne buñ doon wax affaire Solo Sandeng fii, the injustice that was done to Solo Sandeng, ana Mr. Sen wow dara. You see, when we talk about tribalism, they said you are a tribalist. Man nag wax naa leen man tribalist la. I'm a tribalist. Yes. Su leen neexee ngeen wax lu na neex ngeen wax loolu man faalewuma leen. But I will stand on the truth, pin on the truth, talk on the truth. Because ku wax rek nga naan tribalist la. Ku wax rek tribalist la. If you call me that, I will say yes, I'm a tribalist. But me, I know that I was grown up in a multicultural, multi-tribe. So I don't even have that time. I don't even have that time. But you see, this Mr. Sen, mune the kind of injustice in that country is too rampant because now they want to victimize Essa Faal. It's true. We the Gambians, bona fide Gambians, we would not sit and then see that they victimize Essa Faal. For what purpose? Because our fight is to fight justice. Not for Essa Faal, not for Honorable Ousainou Darboe, not for any other person, even Adama Barrow. We would not like, because if we advocate for injustice, for Adama Barrow to face that, or Essa Faal, or His Excellency Honorable Ousainou Darboe, and we start dancing, who knows tomorrow when it is going to knock at my door. So, su fekkee ne ñu ngi xeex nañ xeex for the country, the red, white, blue, white, green. We have our political difference, yes. Waaye waxu leen dara si loolu. Now you are feeling the pain because it hits you on your chest. Now you want to talk about it. Thank you. Dega bi mooy mujjee de. Yes. Yes. Mr. Sen, you people have experience. You travel the whole world. You have seen a lot. Let's talk about truth. Let us stop our selective justice. Let's talk about selective justice. Dañ dem si kini keri Ousainou Darboe sani fa gas musuloo wax musuloo wax. And today, you're feeling the pain. This is the injustice that UDP was fighting since 1996. You people mention UDP as a troublemakers. Limota Mane, may Ousainou Darboe live long to witness so many things, and then God give him the strength and ability to save those enemies and bring them to their senses. Li moy xeex Ousainou Darboe, li moy xeex UDP, li moy xeex Amadou Sané, li moy xeex Lamine Dambon Diba, Alhaji Modou Sané, Fakeba Koli, Solo Sandeng, Single Nyas. Look at these holes. One died, one is alive. One died, one is alive. Yet still you people call those people as troublemakers. And legi nga ne ñun ñu talk, ñu bay len, wala ñu ñew ci yen support len. We are not going to support it because ñun ci dega bi lañu xex te lolu lañu taxaw pour dega bi nekk ci suñu deka bi. Yes, why? You don't have to be. I'm not saying that Mr. Sen, is an elderly person. Why? Lumde, I have seen something like hypocrisy in those comments. Wahma de yo denga neka hypocrite. Why lunga wah, I have seen a lot of hypocrisy inside. Yes. If it is UDP, nganelen, yes, is democracy. Gambia le mediala. Alingata. What happened to Essa Faal is unfortunate. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants it. And nobody is going to support that. Not me. Not me, actually. I'm not going to support it. But the fact of the matter is that so nimbe lola banko ya alimbenga lo banko nga tonyala fo banko la kuoto binka wurol moy baki. I'm hearing mbe wurol moy kan sisla jarama ni rebel la moy kan dukare yewo audio minul soto minul be diamu kan NPP damawli be diamu kan Maimouna Cissé Darboe la kola dukare dolu ikinye nambang nge play jang nga ne remind. Because nga video je janne tata bolongo kono ko ikafo sarahulewle ko man Ousainou Darboe ni aja malafi Adama Barrow la because Adama Barrow ni sarahulewle lom akuluda sarahulewle la ka sarahule kangolef sarahulewle mil beye wo fo ma foko sarahulewle be UDP le sarahulewle te banna UDP sarahule kendol wallahi te banna UDP amanke ko sarawlol mil fanal be NPP e man kendeyade mo kendol lo ya decide le ko ila political ideology bara la fonye wallahi minul ya lonko e koybe bulakan adama baro normale e bulata no kan tonyale kan al nga fonyoye al nga nyonyinin ka al nga nyonyinin ka wala bang ha adama kan na kangolef adama bod akulutan na sarahulolo bul adama is giving opportunities wala alnyanta wala fola mola ala foko he is giving us unlawful opportunities but alte sonna fola because alla interest lord ali amrantel mu tole wollet altel yamira ko ntel mu tole wollet sa alkal nal bulata maymuna sise dabola mba defend la up to the planet mass maymuna sise ila moto londe silo tema ikana tambi because al itelle al sembentu yajam pour aller loi mutal bulo kon fe kamune fo mo le jang campagne wato kon iko ise UDP ko lu lipa because itelle be man sakunda mote ku no la je fonde loi ti nyawti ngabira altelle maymuna sise wala ali dampango falindi namu kaningo iba kumas la al fangol lela imaja fartita maymuna sise fartita jumal le yake fo maymuna sise jang ngamira al tata alla biroto janna alla kennu alla sarahule kennu tamo busa biro fangol fol be manke ja e ko wato abi furu yal fol be manke ja yalo nimbe banko kelela nal bele denta o banko la momam fisi a moti o banko kan mbe lola tonyale kan nga tonya kele nal ma kela be murula al kan en kanyim faale janne alman la fa adama barola alman fenk andal be ya lonko alni adama be business o min bela krukri la bije wala yatinna birim Musa Drame ning Abubakar Jawara la broda e cluster idun tanyola altel sarahulol yalo na altata mun de alko non kana so nyiye finti banta woma la hajolati woman kente la haji andal kal al dolu kal silata alalal ye itata korda killing korda fula alla albes terin damil to korda killing korda fula se misiroje je because nga lonko misil me adi atali baral ka ke pour fo dol dum e ka kele ban pour mol yalon fo do ka kele ko for the sake of misil me yaban misiro jamo misiro jamo misiro jamo good good apetata baki bari molu tora Gambia la business o nana ite taxo jola ate correct la ate fenkela ni ano e jaman tambe lo nyoka momo salita je ite bawo barajo sotla bari ite jaman tio because ila kodo mi ya dundi jaman ko ndama betia bari momo salta jaman o nyinto ite be la barajo sotla bari jaman tio mi yalo mol ba folalde he bara jaman fello bari butuo ala wo ya lonne ye munek dundi je ya lo ni munela because banko molu nyanta namo min jole ta jola you are getting a lot of profit ita jamangolo banko dingol be toral you think God is sleeping like ndeka sino nyami fonka kirindi ala man sino de imagine now people are hitting the pain ko injustice te Gambia ntel tata kiti dula jang e kantel ke tole olti ko iba fola ko ni dañ bugaw isi problem si deka bi they went to election, they defeated them and they don't want to accept the result. The ESA file more start, more engineer, everything. Thank you, Keba. Very true. You know, we have to speak the truth, stand by the truth. No matter if you are a victim or not a victim, stand by the truth. Because truth shall set us free. Without that, we will all face the consequences of that bad laws. That bad laws. So, Mr. Sen, I'm sorry, it is unfortunate. Why? Sa joy became mom. Yo, ñun don xex ci lolu. That was our fight. So gisee ne Essa Fall amna di got pour mu ñew mu contest as a president because lu tax there are people who lay the foundation. the foundation, those people who laid that foundation must be given that credit and respect. Solo Sanden died for our country. He held on the red, white, blue, white, green flag and then said, we want electoral reform. We want a better Gambia. Sacrifice himself. But many of you people are saying today, UDP is a political party. Dañ buga inside violence in that country. Su fekkee ne UDP buga na lolu depuis 1996. How many times Yaya Jammeh will do his scrupulous things to UDP? Denton Bridge, Chamoy, everywhere he will set them. You don't want to speak the truth. Nekulen fofu de. I'm sorry, you see, Nahari bikay mom. It doesn't know Saidy Kunda, Sise Kunda, Konte Kunda, Makalo Kunda, Jawara Kunda, Ture Kunda, Dabo Kunda, Fati Kunda, Jeng Kunda, Jan Kunda, Cham Kunda. No. Gambia Kunda. The injustice we were fighting. And you people were calling us a fool. And we are troublemakers. Let's hit the pain now together. What I'm going to say here is that the issue of Esafal, but mole audio do kinyana malo muna audio mu follow nga. So, it's a different issue. Different issue. Okay. According to Mr. Sen, we have seen that the charges. I don't see whether the police have dropped the charges. Bobu jisumako fen. Luma dega moy they have made a compromise. That is between Esafal and Babaja. Why? For the police to drop the charges? Because idle and disorderly is an offense against the state. Against the state. That is an offense against the state. Because where they made this problem is a public place. So the state have right to prosecute them. Nyom, so fekene what happened between them? If they want to compromise, that is up to them. But the offense that they commit with the state, that one is there. So I don't know. Maybe I'm a layman. I don't know the police procedures. But idle and disorderly is an offense against the state. If two people fight, it's an assault. When two people fight, there is assault and affray. So this affray is is a state offense. So even if those two people fought and then they said, okay, I've forgiven you, you've forgiven me, still the state could take them to court because it's an offense against the state. So if they said that Esafal and Babaja has compromised until he settled him with money, I don't know, blah, 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 which I am not interested. Esa is a lawyer. Esa is supposed to know better. But the problem here is that the justice that we are fighting for is lacking. And this Mr. Sen, they were not helpful. They were mute. So, mbe Esafal, mbe minfola dronko, when they take the securities of His Excellency Honorable Usainu Dabo, as a statesman, Mr. Sen, they never add their voice to it. And they're supposed to, because it is an injustice. It is an injustice. And we, the country's citizens, are demanding that our state men supposed to be protected. And SFL supposed to be protected. Dr. Cisse, Adli Sose, and most of these TRRC people need to be protected, because as long as the accused persons are roaming on the street, these people need to be protected. But well, it is Gambia. What goes around comes around. Well, I know if UDP government comes, no matter what Adama Barrow did to Gambian people, if he is called ex-president, UDP government will give security to him, no matter how the UDP people are going to be angry of. Not because of Adama Barrow. It's because of the law and the respect they have for the constitution. This is reality. This is what reality is. If you're fighting for reality, if you are fighting for truth, do not be selective. We beg you people. I go on my knee for you people on that. Let's fight collectively for truth. We stop hypocrisy. We stop selective justice. Yes. So, this is Mr. Sen. So, Aliala Audio Moele, you can be your own judge there. Maybe I am wrong. I don't know. But this is my own, well, this is my take. I am not speaking for anybody. I'm speaking for I. I am speaking for I, myself. This is my take on Mr. Sen. I have seen in his statement, I'm not saying Mr. Sen is a good man, he's a gentleman, but I'm not saying that Mr. Sen is a hypocrite, but I have seen in this statement hypocrisy. Yeah. So we got to fight collectively. So this justice that we are fighting, let's do it collectively. Let's stop saying that, oh, you know, Adama Barrow, mom, you know, he like our people, blah, 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 blah. Adama Barrow say it like, lafi katambitati. Well, number 2 is Musa Saidy. Musa Saidy. Yo, nyo mu albadalet. Listen. Barim ngata jam follow because mole fenki nyananjang. Alse katu akiwaro mandia. Alse katu back. Akonde san. 470 women died on childbirth from September 2021. From September 2021 to July 2022. Ninte albadati ba. 470 women die to childbirth. 310 babies died. So the lives involved in this, 310 plus 470, that's 780 people. Between September 2021 to July, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, 10 months. Alkonyi mu Cairo le tinte la bankoka. Keleti yet andi buke bun kidelat. Yamira ni musolu balante ke mal bulu pour kane konoma. Should it be a crime in Gambia? Mbejinin Carol. Hello, my darling sister, mbe kontrona. Bisin Saidy mbe kontrona bake. Wala tina Ahmed Samate. Ndemalom fo abota Malawi le bang. Fo abota muntolto. Bare Ahmed Samate nyantam fula Ministry of Health lale. Is the most useless minister ntenga minje in health. Aisa ture fan fisiata domandi mbiri onata health. Aisa ture fan fisiata minti. Aisa ture fisiata minti. yalo ko roke tawtol 780 lives under the belt of Momodou Samate. Yeah, exactly, Alima. So ngali nyinin kala nko ali yamira ni musolu man sonka futu pour ye dingo soto ni kemal. Should it be a crime? Andun Gambia ni muso fanga soto je ama wulu roila mol se kidi ha nyinte wulula manyo nyini altel kewol fanalu ntel kewol nga kidi ila musudo fango ni o fata lebo fango maybe sangadula fango de ka commencer lebe musudo lu jubele bina mi replace la onot muso bonot tat ndema fo mo kana musu fula futu de ndema fo mo kana musu saba futu ma fo mo kana musu nani futu ha bawo na dino yo yitandila anyi nyandile bari fonga nyo fana hakili maya de nga kuo fana ndiamu. I am not against kamusu fula nyinin kamusu saba nyinin kamusu nani nyinin kamusu lulu nyinin bari Gambia be situation o minto isi musu nani soto nole ni man din soto fana is fine ni te dingo soto muso fana e din dolu soto maybe wala it is unfortunate din numéro ka futu science ite hani la pour ka fuko be dingo soto la very unfortunate. Abala fa wartal baba mine la sister kanne no binna diatale because I minke bawo ila milba ake minulla wala ketel fangol ko alluwa tinya wala na bi maymuna munna hero le di maymuna sisa dabo kanalde e won nungo min boko ni motolo da duto kan I'm coming for you maymuna sisa dabo ibuka malule bari mbe butongo lolale yale la mal baliya ko ka samba ke balle kan ndel fanal ba foletele ibuka mal momante kide ha ikamal baliya itata badi bu yow mal baliya kumo min fo wandi alfal ya jebe siring maymune balo frintad maymuna ala doman maymuna nga molle je bi mil ka fo yaya jamme ko yaya jamme ise mad dog wotumo wolu ni nya yaya jamme je ikala fi brimintin nale maymuna ala doman na lafta adama baro ma ko ila altelle nyanta luwa talalia fasa ni tela motolo ta silokan mol na te lafta tambila the number one thing inyanta min kala folo ya folal hekatu yela drive o kumandi ay nay moto bondi silokan peace maintain bari be o society kono sa ye fanke wodulato ko itelo jolonta nan sango santo ite lafta fewo fenna mo date hanyila ka kuma foyete nga jubede so Maymuna sise la video Maymuna sise la video batu nga bondi ba okay okay ali nga nyim video jube ba
wadi bagasi nga dropere landa adra wanda motolok memona sisa kan ngani kanda baroda ka nominate na yang asan MP amodo on fado block kille nga rolanda telere de tano julato na moto be loring ala driver ya moto lock afele moto fe loring fele be loring na moto fe loring de tano jula asan MP yille ko driver mba gende driver fo fe la kanal ana driver wa nyin kata social media na ana driver wa ana moto ngalo ana ikile na wa abo ngisa bonga ifayri ni falle afayri moto ngabo kile ni kata na wa ana wa you see ana wa yalo no sembo balale because I mommy na moto bonde kan sembo be wala anu tella sembo le babu aman fenne yele no more than 30 minutes maimuna sise mbala kota lo kala kota le mjanda la driver le nyin nonsense o kete afa be lori driver le nyin nonsense o al driver je ala la feso jibe nyinam ajibe.
Well, again, it's
okay. Well,
again, it's on President Barrow and NPP's head. So if you use dividing a mechanism to win, you find it hard to rule. That is what is happening right now. Barrow divided the country just to achieve a win. And it will be hard to rule people who are already divided. And that is the result of what happened during the campaign.
How do you think he divided?
Yeah, because they were throwing tribal remarks all out. Really, that is what most of the time they use it against UDP. Look at the Dembo by force statement coming from an experienced man of politics, coming from a political leader, a religious advisor to the president. How can he even allow that? These were the things people were saying, and he made no attempt to correct it or stop them. It's quite unfortunate. Now you face the problem of, because this tribalism is even more evident in Barrow's camp. There's a division between the Fuller camp and the Mandinka camp. And he started it. He can't control it. So he's facing it right there. So I think it's up to the Gambians. For me, I think this tribal divide, it's really unnecessary. Gambia is very, very small. I am a very good example. I have my grandparents on my maternal side who are Jola. I have those who are Wolof, Fuller. My father is Sarahule. I have my grandmother on my father's side who's Wolof. What am I? I've always called myself, I'm a tribal fruit salad. People always assume I am Mandinka, but I am Sarahule by tribe. And I can't even speak Sarahule. It's because of politics that I can speak Mandinka. Because my mom is serial Wolof. My Wolof is more prominent in the languages I speak. So which tribe do I even say I belong to? For me, Gambia is one, and that's what we should look at. But we need to have a president that views things the same way. And unfortunately, the one we have doesn't. He created all this mess. So he better fix it.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable. Ale video fulale jube janyola. Kendingo ye kuma stadiamu mina sarahule counter mawo moy. Malay mune foto bara min fo mandinka counter nga je moy akonna sembo nga mindi maymuna sise dabola adola abiuska jumal le duye sembo di barola ngamire nyille kallo ka fu baroy ko sembo belale nyanta react lale ngamire tele ka fu baroy ngamire science ay barobota mole tonyela jang banko luwa fan ko momiye ko nyin keno belongs to these people, this organization. Ngamira barobota je bere lala woleto. Sign. Mbadin sarahulo. Mbalo fatele alinyanta molle kumandila yema ko aliye moto chika. Aliya soundi maimuna la moto la aliya londi wo side dota aliya nata. Alinyanta wole kala. Albe wurlal de wuro albe wurlal fal dal ye la fi farala ite min kadi amu nyama ine ala nen kila tema askeno emera carte o di barola de bari mo jelle beje minul ya lonko wolle fanka fo baroy ko ntel minala la nga luwa tinya banko kan malonde ma because ibela carte o fayra wato men nantije nta fo no la ko ya fay barole nta fo no la ko ima fay baroye ya fay dawoda malo bare silang al sori de ngamol jele ka fo wi baro nganyim faale janne bare mbeñi riñu la kotake ngajele baro ka kata Liberia nko nanyim badin sarahlo mimbe diamo ni salta salfana isalta ransaro isalta fitiro isalta safo ngadua tanakana baro soto de akana sasa akana fin bara ala ya dunda sondo mota fango si Liberia ko ntet mamuru Gambia kotake ngalla banko sendle aka yiri wafo minke yirol te banna foreso te banna woto asi kenso ta sa ita foreso aita yiri wafo la ni Liberia be pamito di lala ndel man sulala because ate believe taka luale tinya ndel ko hani lafta rule of law le taman na banko kan. So what is happening? Alga nyine renew doron sai benga lo wanyama nga wakilu wala because barote mol ma ko elade as long as Maimuna Sise Dabo wolle bitalante la député bungodo pour yesa no sala je Gambia mambo followed. This is very sad. So la na Mr. Sen nkanyin dulal le foye ko brother Esa Abaraga nkanyin dulal le foye nko alinga katanga ke kilinti nga tonya fight banko kan. We are one Gambia. You know UDP la keloti. UDP lota nyine kan. Baralla mol le fango tata jang iko ha baro aka sarahule kan le fo wala kuyata Usain Daboy. Wala nanko na badin sarahule dolu. Ali nyum politiko la nyaming ali bireki ala jindi politiko mu fenneti wo manke mo be la siloti because ijanni be kudo kele nyanta faham la barko because asitantel kono la kanna kanolef o jakalo wartal fonko nata kan momo ka kan minfo mbe wala fasal sali amira ko ni ko momo ka kan minfo mbe wala fasala pour nga na carte di wala Jibala be mandingol bon la president ya la Gambia. Because it le siata obviously na diata la le muru ya jamelo statistiko kan. Aka fo mi na mandingol sa 37% no. Barani ko 37% no. Tribe jumala siata 37% di Gambia. Mandinka sa di largest tribe. Mbalu danila. Ntelmal la fale kumbotem because we don't want to see any Gambian crying. Lafa justice la banko kan lafa tonya la banko kan al nam benga banko kele tonya kan mimbe hapun kan bi alka injustice mimfo mbenga injustice jele ngaje ko the impartiality in our judiciary system is lacking and mune wo sabu wolom LS Camara la diamot LS Camara la diamo LS Camara la diamo LS Camara ya itandile ko LS Camara ya itandile ko LS Camara ya itandile ko nying jojolu tata itata nyinulu ye iko malon denano nying na yelo mimbanta alama nemo ni kafaro kelae baby Muhammad ko ya yellow tala without any independent witness. Prosecutor found me prosecutor malon jumalo mi la prosecutor on that. Wole found manya na wo exhibit nying alawla in the first place. Ni ataka la faka tonyale tamandi. Je momi ya lon kale wole accuse. Wala lawyer mantraje, wala witness tije. Altel ka yele kensa sambana andun dimfulal be obulu mi be balurin dunia. dimfula wala beje miliyalon ko be balure barala wade yalon senabu famate yelo tanola expertol le ba tala ida doctorol lomu wala nosol lom momo ye yelo ta senabu ya dindolu bala wo dindol ni menta same balon nale andu nilu wolum fa senabu ya ngale ajele no fo nosulo fo doctorol lomba mi solo sanne na death certificate that forge ngale ajele bi abe mantoro min kon alkalte fere la ko din ikawle dial albe hadu merin kodol nal pareta dron alkata o kodo be samba motelolet alita o sise kunyirngol sangal yew fandal kono kono anim fanta nyinati nak ye momoje kono boko tinkilele ye momoja kono boko tinkilele nitilo kandida je ka tarale tawelobe laari mobe kangoto ja itara subu do mole ya jube ikamire ka mo min tongol nyor ikamire ka mol mil tongol nyor alinga toñale tamandi because nimman toña tamandi a bentenite bele batand la sama a bentenite bele batand la sama oto we have to stop crying like cry babies, stand for the truth and fight for the truth. Only truth shall set us free. Without that, my body die for you. My body die for you. Ha! UDP, dukaral ngata singa cafe min sign. Ndelbe lorin damin ka tonya kele nga continue wala. They will join us. Tonya kelo nyinka. They will join us because say kebulo mimbe Adama Barrow bulu. Kebulo e different branches le soto. Nako siw aka janjan. Aka mim firifati mo malo. Aka mim firifati mo malo. Yo, finally, mina mo fanana video play la jang ngamera fenkelo mo okay, good. But
citizenol diamata, activisol diamata, tiktokal diamata, politicianol diamata, sila kamanta sa almamul lebe diam kan sai. Bankol alfa bunyaring mengat na almamut dol fama e kafaye Imam Abdullah Fati bar mo jamaala Imam Fati lela. Afanam felenta diamata ko nyimmanke silati nyimmanke serel luwati bi yedding muti ba jihad la sanji fula tanin na ta bilon samale ba nyorindi ne man sonna to nya falaye. Anda ko bobbe da men sayta hani serena luwa jube ab senari ne madama man tumiro le fintinde wala nyinde evidence ka ko bobale nyika ko santa be ab senari ne mota fonola atela ke fajandi ba proving na innocent or guilty. Anda ko makilim fala jey mbala fa ba ke dalila moy ako mol sinyilon ko bo fanan ulula babulde bamala babulde aka bama be sira be kumbo kan yobu ko yaring hakela idimbe jarabo ni jahado ni toro men kono ako niyo bama do jibe walkata sena bamati o be donkan akading fana be donna abe kuma tilimbalol fala be nyaawal lol kela ko imam bu ñaari mbafu nga fa ñamen kotan kot abe malbaliya kol kela abe donna andu mennata bala fa wara ko dunabe be siring ibo jube kan akoni akoro sin dalilo la kasa banku den ka finde ka luwata ka ke bulokono they take law into their own hands pour Cairo justice ifansa sabatinde nimman sakunda ma sabatinde anda ko nobe kela o kake ma si bodorne ko mbe ngaji ñame last sitting wata ko jojole tilimbali abula yeto nyafo moliye ako katu nyimu tilimbali alti nyimu nonsense let maka mbasa for the absolute nonsense ako nyimu injustice let tilimbali alo nyint kabo jojo la karola ako sanji fula ta na iba nyorindinna kito boka yirwano faka muru ko mala ko dinding do menketa bobkete do be tora ka be jihade ka luwolun kada be sin lakilin anda ko nim banko dingal diamuta inyanta banko dingal ko mo mutalali yela moy ako katu nyin ko nin sign tema mo jamale diamata nyin ko wala de imam bu nyaarin ko enough is enough dafa doy aka kanyin dal silam ako musunde nyin anyanta la malbali ya danala sai anala kuma kan tilimbalo la 4000 fokan ako woto ki kiskisiro ke karaflo be la bobla karola ani musola karola anda ko dinne nyum fanam fata nyame nyenta kiskisilale ay nyine fa mba ko kanal se hekatude ako jine ding boka fa janka ding boka fa katun ay innocent la mam fenke ako jino ke ina da fana yedin muta yafa so gambe ale mun je nyino imam la kuma kanti ko mi ngaje baduge ya post ala TikTok page to nyamin to man mbadu wetlale alfansa la kuma kamboy 360 plus. Stay tuned.
Abaraka Yusufa, abaraka bake. Ablay Fati, abaraka. Iko ndesan. Abaraka. Bara Ablay Fati, mbe nyini kala jang. Alinkali na headline olo. Ngo hypocrite and hypocrisy. Je? Ablay Fati le ma UDP nkol ke jam fitina moluti. Ye tonye. Ay kumo befo ya jamme mabanya fata da fani ya jamme abama la bade oto ay kumo foje kabula Gambia nkolula iko tonya ay sabati mol ko sila ya tumimi la tonya ay sabati iko hani lankatal lay altel mu mune almame sifati altel mu mune almame sifaluti ye tonya la fo jande wallahi ye toñale fo amanke fanka fo ko bob la kolom de bar ye toñale fo wala nyanta kake bar why you are selecting now alwo bula halinga lo toñaka yamoy be nga lo toñaka yon sala nyim fanal la moy ngana programme bang
government issues warning
anis fajatul janimbe la laftal drum mole bob ketala latest court update jube issue melen ko lebe dendala gambe man sekunda true la spokesperson wala la jobote me yanga kadi man sekunda nanga man sekunda to yala e ka fay ko honorable Ibrahima G Sankare atra fanam firenta diamuta abe banko den hakilo bulandila ila constitutional right wala nyindo ko nim public court here in the kering wala kito be keri sitano ya atanno barbuta be hakilo bulandila responsibility la soto ni bo wo kito nyi la moyla is kairo nin tankun sabatinde law and order wala public order act akabe molbe hakilo bulandila wala bara manna da woto ji fanan tententa ko min kirfati asama na nyama ko fewo fe yalon ka sidiamu samana birin ke baro no man fokuma kanto no bang jamamul sakate e jam fola no mutonyalete e ko toñale bote nyin kala mala ko mol bi jël melan koy interest pour kata nyin court attend e ko bari fane bote nyin fanan kala mala wala nyin fanan lonne fanan mol bi jël mel yalon ko e ngani e dole so ngani melan ko pour kata ka sobote ne bo ketla man ko tas keno wol ko dum kata tasu so la je wala kata troblo ki je wala ko mi woli so te ngani ko ko ma fa nyame nja in court there are some elements with potentially ominous motives and intentions to hijack Mr. Keita's court case meli alan ko bita kanje ngani dole bela men support maga client be tender dalo ke wala la ande nyim fanan kala man ko kiti bum atanum bumbal bela bum ti kiti blal bela kiti kuntula ni nata banko kanjang woto yalo ne be menke kan alanga bala dron yela do ko ke woto for the sake of love and peace man sekunda ko be mobe dan kairo ni tankun kanu sabu kamala nimmo mota je me sije support ro ke bari kana ko ke me alan ko niya ke dron abe finno wala tasiso mama ndando mutonya de gambe ko me ngafu nyame anu nal biji fanam fofe yalon ka security kam fandi ko nyaawal lo ni provoke ko mi ke provoke wala ke nyaawal wala ko ke me yalon ko isire acno in a violent way alaki alanin kila please alkana woke itrebe men naji wolon ko to protect people and their properties but atrefa be men naji wala nyindo ko ke la constitutional right exercise nyo kana so fa bar so fa nan kana nyofa oto gambe nyino honorable Ibrahima G Sankare ko makante mbebe jansal ko mo ka wala nyindo ko bita karfulo bella mbita mbo public kan ani mbita security ka banko de wala salon ko la constitutional right lom pour aller finte aller taje aller la solidarité tande bar butum fana liyo constitutional right kilina fana soto pour aller kairo nin tonkun sabatende maintain law and order al kana finki je me yalon ko it will bring otherwise na informti bu ñaare constitutional felentin jang ala role define wala ñu tukal be mo le tankale ila fengal aniniol woto du kare ala nga da woto nga understand ko sama abe tratin sin na ndawe kala ko mi dimbani karsino bur al nga kata doron ñu mo wontor wati dantanet doron mo be taji me sije yoke nin control sija ke nin support le sija ke nin kiti bu yalla ndi ñamen al nga na justice system nga trust sotala nga confidence sotala katu nimmal lala o fana mambete woto ko mi nga fi ñamen
yo ngamra Yusufa jatalo ma toti de ning TikTok ani ngamira de yo ako nsa katanga lana Justice Department la bar TikTok alom very famous very popular atene ala tema la ta la le pan ate belala jumal laje belala jumale lajje minul ya lonko they are the helm of the top ibela no le wala nyaade andu wolle kan soto je de okay no la baba fenke idi amin dada ate kam mimfo because ngamole nyinka fa honorable Ibrahima G Sankare ante ka faile Idi Amin dada Idi Amin ate kam min fo imaje ipareta fitino le sambalana. People are not going for demonstration. People were going to show solidarity. Akafoko nke hakilo bulandi Public Order Act lale. Nyimo furi ngolo botana America mandra fena America. Imanna fa fango soto bi. They are ibe padiemo sotola, ibe siring president obala, ibe allowance kendol sotola, ibe jo kendo sotola, ye korda kendol iba sotola, nyilnyo mo furi Gambia sada molu felenti. Gambia la sadalu felenti momo diu keta nyilti nyilbe mu sadamo ledi nyimo furin dinu alman baraka imo barakanta itata America ye fusinje ima fewo fenkeno inata Gambia sa be wuli afalaje jumala ko nyilta demonstration ka foko ka Public Order Act mo min fo alnga fay Idi Amin dada this useless Ibrahima Sankare very useless animo lebenu America aka muneke nunje. What is his job? Na botala nying news fengo wuli afo news safola. Akamune keje. Because abuka news safe about America. He was only writing about Gambia or talking about Gambia. Where samba no muntolo, where elevate no munela. What was he living on in America? These useless people. Nyimo furun sada mo dinnu. Ibe botana America. Gambia sadal mu nyululeti. Ya miracle bi ke tintin. They are earning our hard money. This useless man. Anyway, mpareta malafi nyina ko fango diamula nte jutu bata nyinale. Nying alkal konte wol may muna wolu nyimo furingolu. Useless people. Gambia sadalu. Alinge sada mo furingolo mi imam barake imam fenkeno e bal ni falie. Nothing absolutely. They were useless in America. In other Gambia be. Anyway, Allah baraka. I thank you all. Allah baraka.